Good evening, soccer fans, and welcome to Elizabethtown High School for our championship game.
Starting lineup for tonight's game. First, visitors on the scoreboard, the Lady Panthers of Elizabethtown. Number 2, sophomore Mary Bell.
Number 2 for Elizabethtown, Mary Bell.
Number 6, freshman Charlotte Felix.
Number 6, Charlotte Fritz.
Number 7, senior Ann Bell.
Number 7, Ann Bell.
Number 11, junior Ella Durbin.
Number 11 is Ella Durbin.
Number 13, senior Heather.
Number 13 is Heather Meany.
Number 14, junior Anna Grace Carter.
Number 14, Anna Grace Carter.
Number 16, freshman Adeline Aldridge.
Number 16, Adeline
Number
Aldridge.
17, sophomore Kristen Sweeney.
Number 17, Kristen Swinney.
Number 22, senior Lily Johnson.
Number 22, Lily Johnson.
Number 24, senior Josie Kremzar.
Number 24, Josie
And
Crimsar.
goalkeeper, number 0, senior Ashley.
And goalkeeper, Ashley Kerr.
Kremzar, Parsons, head coach, Mr. Pat Platt.
And
Now the home team on the scoreboard,
for
the Lady Bruins.
Central Hardin, the home team, because they're number 1 seed.
Number 2, senior Haley Clark.
Number 2, Haley Clark.
Number 4, freshman Taylor Edison.
Number 4, Taylor Edson.
Number 7, senior Amber Hatfield.
Number 7, Amber Hatfield.
Number 10, junior Ella Dodd.
Number 10, Ella Dodd.
Number 11, senior Brittany Music.
Number 11, Brittany Music.
Number 14, junior Morgan Burba.
Number 14, Morgan Burba.
Number 15, freshman Haley Painter.
Number 15, Haleen Painter.
Number 16, junior Riley Martin.
Number 16, Riley Martin.
Number 18, senior Brooke Norton.
Number 18, Brooke Norton.
Number 20, sophomore Peyton Robb.
Number 20, Peyton Robb.
Number 1, junior Olivia Fogel.
And number 1,
And the Bruins
Olivia Fogel, and the goalkeeper.
referee Brian Over, assistant referee Stephen Swan, center referee Jerry Gray. And now, ladies, let's play some soccer.
And welcome again, soccer fans. We just finished the boys' championship game at John Hardin, where Elizabethtown won over North Hardin by a score of 3-1. Found out that the boys' regional tournament will be played at Marion County, and they will draw for that appearance at 10 o'clock Friday. The girls' region will be at Central Hardin, and they will draw at 10 o'clock Saturday for positions there. This is Dwayne Ellis for HCEC. HCEC Educational and Community Television, a student production by a division of Hardin County Schools. Our Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates giving more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville, online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900, or you can go online at mugabug.com. That's M-U-G-G-A-B-U-G, mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find them online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Remember, you can tune in weekly for a rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs on Brandenburg Telecom, Comcast Cable Channel 2, and Spectrum Communications on Channel 184. We're happy to be here to bring you this championship game between the number 1 seed, Central Hardin, and the number 2 seed, Elizabethtown. Central Hardin defeated John Hardin yesterday for their position in this championship game, and Elizabethtown defeated North Hardin. We should be just about ready. I think the official's ready. He's standing there holding the ball up like he's going to have a jump ball. But the Lady Panthers are on the field in their positions, and here come the Lady Bruins. Again, remind you that the regional tournament will be for the girls will be at Central Hardin, and they will draw Saturday morning at 10 o'clock for positions or pairings in that. But the boys region will be at Marion County. They will draw Friday at 10 o'clock. We're just about ready with E-Town kicking off to start the game. And E-Town will be attacking to our left. Central Hardin defending that goal and attacking to our right. Central now has the ball and moves it down and out of bounds. And that was number 14 for the Lady Bruins. It is Morgan Burbine. And we have a free kick coming up for Lady Bruins right here about the 32, 28, 29 yard line, and that is number 4, Taylor Adson, kicking into the pretty good kick into the score at 39:09. I could not tell who scored that goal, but one of those situations where the ball is in there with several players and somebody had the right position to kick it in. So Central Hardin takes a 1-0 lead in the first minute. Okay, E-Town with the ball. Garcia passes over on the right side. And E-Town still with the ball. Pass. Central Hardin stole it. Now they're going to move it back, all the way back to the goalkeeper, and she kicks it up the middle. Now goes back again on their left side, and goes down to midfield where Elizabethtown, number 24, passing into the middle, trying to get the ball to number 14, and it's going into the corner. Defense kicks it out of bounds. Number 14 for the Lady Panthers is Anna Grace Carter. The throw in and goes out of bounds. It will be Central Hardin kicking the ball in play here in front of their goal. And not a long kick, comes over here to the 30-yard line, but Central still has it, moving downfield and kicked out of bounds by the Lady Panthers there. I think that was maybe number 16, and that is Adeline Aldridge. Now the Panthers have it, number 11, passing into the middle there to number 7, and she passes back to this left side to number 14, Carter. She has pretty decent position there for a shot, but number 11, Durbin, passing over to the right side, way in the corner, and goes out of bounds. It will be the Lady Bruins putting the ball back in play again. It is a beautiful evening for soccer. The temperatures in the 70s, and it's just been a really nice day today. Well, they're saying we could get some cool weather by Saturday night, Sunday. We're thankful that this has been a good week for the tournaments. The players haven't had to play in any inclement weather. Central Hardin throw in again. Tossed in and back, and it goes out of bounds. Off Central will be E-Town. That was a quick throw in. They have a player down there, and that's now E-Town throw in again. down deep in the corner, and defense just blocks the player off and lets it roll out of bounds. So Central Hardin will put the ball back in play now with a kick from out in front of their goal. And it's about the 20-yard line. Central. That was number 6 there for the Lady Panthers, was really playing that ball. That is Charlotte Pruitt's. Another stop by the goalkeeper, and Central now looks like music the way she's running down that field. She's able to pass it down, and now the Lady Bruins, the goalkeeper is able to get out there on that one, as Olivia Fogel saved that one. Pass into and E-Town kicks it out of bounds. It will be a Central Hardin throw-in at the 45-yard line on the far side. And we have a substitute. I think that was number 3 for the Haley Pickerel. Saw that young lady's mom and dad and little sister down here shortly. Another run by a good block by the goalkeeper. The second shot was wide left, not by much. Goalkeeper was on that side of the goal. Had she been able to cross back over to the other side, it probably would have been a good. But E-Town puts the ball back into play here out to the 40-yard line. Now Central has it. And they clear it back a little bit. Bring it over here on this side to number 7. And she clears it back again. Moves it, passes it back down the field. And number 14 there passes in. Pruitt is battling for the ball with number 4, Edson. No. E-Town boots it back out there to the 40-yard line. There comes music with the ball. The young lady is fast. She passes over to the left side. Her wing over there, going down the left sideline. And she passes inside, but defense kicks it back out. I would say these are 2 evenly matched teams. This is probably going to be a really close, tight matchup. It's what you expect at the championship level. They are the number 1, 2 seeds. Central with the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It's still Central's ball in play. Throw in. E-Town intercepts and kicks it out. Now Central has it, and then they go. And we have a free kick just outside the box for the Lady Bruins. We have played 9 minutes almost. And here comes the kick on the ground. Kicked back out. And goes off her head, out of bounds. It'll be Lady Panthers throw in on the far side at the 15-yard line. And it comes down to midfield where the Lady Bruins capture the ball and they kick it back out down on down to their goalkeeper. And she kicks the ball out of bounds. Be the Panthers throw in right here in front of us. And again, Panthers throw in. That's number 22 Sweeney throwing in. Broken up. Sweeney again. Passing in to, can't see who that is. Number 11. That was Durbin. Out to number 13. Heather Mooney. She goes over to the right side. And back to 6. Charlotte Pruitt, and then the Lady Bruins going down that left side, broken up. Pass down, but Panthers steal, and that pass is stolen by Edson. And she passes over to the right side, but the defense is there. Makes it back to midfield. And again, we're playing ping pong across the 50-yard line. It's number 9 there working the ball, being defended by Durbin. And let's see, number 9 is Grace Lane. And the ball's out of bounds, will be throw in. And we have some substitutions coming in for the Lady Bruins. I'm sure coaches want to try to keep some fresh legs in there this first half so that they won't run down the second half. It looked like some of the players got really tired last night in the second half. Okay, we have I think he's holding up a yellow card there, but it is E-Town throw in on the far side. Comes in, get down in the corner, and they're able to get it back out in front of the goal, but now the Bruins steal it, get it back out to the 30-yard line. It's kicking over on this side and goes out of bounds. I said Pruitt's number, yes, that's right, number 6, Charlotte Pruitt. Kicked back out again by Central Hardin, so in here again by number 22, Lily Johnson. This time out of bounds will go to Lady Bruins. No, this is going to be a free kick. And up the line there, blocked and out of bounds by number 3, Gabby Garcia. Number 22 there on that interception, Lily Johnson. Yes. Johnson with the ball again here on this. Passing down in the corner for Carter, number 14, and she's battling. And we're going to have a kick just off the left box line here. A looping pass. Central Hardin knocks it out of bounds. I think that will be a corner kick for the Lady Panthers over here in this near corner. And that was right in the middle of a huddle of players, and somebody knocked it in. So 24-50, we have the score tied 1-1. And we will start again here with the Lady Bruins kicking the ball into play. Score is tied 1-1, starting all over after 15 minutes, 10 seconds into the first half. And move it back, and then over on the left side. Passing back toward the middle. Intercepted, but Central gets it back. Passes down across the 50, where E-Town has the ball on 40-yard line. Now dribbling in, moving across the 35 to 20. Way down in the corner. Pass comes in, is knocked out of bounds. No, not out of bounds. So Central Hardin was moving the ball, and this time E-Town brings it back out to near midfield. Passes over on this left side to number 16, Aileen Aldridge. And getting close down in there on the left corner, but the Central Hardin was able to, and we've got a player down here at the 35-yard line. The referee's calling coaches or trainers out, and while we're doing that, let's recognize our sponsors. And remember, if you get a chance to visit with any of these, do business with any of these sponsors, make sure you mention to them how much you appreciate the support they give to HCEC-TV. This is Hardin County Education Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools, and our live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates giving more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. Online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-723-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular. I can't see the number there. It's walking off the field for Central Hardin. I don't have my binoculars tonight. Number 13, I think, and it said that would be Elisa McKinney. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900, online at mugabug.com. And West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find them online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. Escorted Miss McKinney off the field, and we will be ready here to put the ball back in play somewhere. I don't know if it's going to be the referee's picking up the ball and spotting it. I guess it's going to be a free kick. Number 14 for the Lady Panthers, Anna Grace Carter, standing there ready to kick for the I'm not sure what we're waiting. I guess the replacement for whoever was coming in. And she kicks it to the goalkeeper. She'll kick it out. Pretty good kick on that one. Bounces over to the 45 across midfield, where E-Town has control, and then Central Hardin gets it back to number 16 Aldridge, number 11 Durbin. She moves it back out, and now to number 6 Pritz in the middle of the field, dribbling down, passing over here to the left side to number 9. Number 9 is Kira Grimm. Central with the ball now, and that's Brittany Music, and that young lady can move. At the goalkeeper, doesn't get to it, but neither can Music get a kick, controlled kick, so it goes out of bounds. It'll be E-Town putting the ball back into play with a kick by their goalkeeper. No, it's another player that does the kicking this time. And E-Town on the attack, but looks like he rolls out of bounds. Will be a Central Hardin throw in. Number 21 there for the Bruins gets the ball, keeps the ball in play for their team. That's Hannah Turner. Music on the left side. Being defended there. I'm not sure who that is, but Panther player kicked it out of bounds. The throw comes in. Central Hardin has a ball and a shot that is wide right. Got a pretty good shot at that one, but I believe the goalkeeper could have gotten to it if it had been in the goal. Kick out, taken by the Bruins, and again, we're ping-ponging now, crossing midfield. But Central Hardin takes it back. This is that was number 14 for the Bruins. That's Morgan Burba. And had a lead kick there that right into the middle. Back defense gets it out, but another block by the defense. They're in close, trying to get a shot. And Idson kicks the ball down. Central had 3 players in there and pretty decent chance. And E-Town, number 16, kicks it out of bounds. That's Adeline Aldridge. Be the Central Hardin throw in down about the 10-yard line. And knocked out of bounds again by Elizabethtown. Comes back to number 14. And a long shot there that's way wide, back in the end zone, and will be E-Town putting the ball back into play. We're under the 20-minute mark. We've played the first quarter of the game, tied 1-1. And a low kick comes out, received there about the 25-yard line. Central with the ball. Number 21, they're battling for it for Central. That is Hannah Turner. Now E-Town has the ball. Number 3, Gabby Garcia, moves down midfield, but it's stopped by the Lady Bruins, and they have it on the far left side. Now, I think this one's going out of bounds. It will be, no, didn't get out. Still in play. This time it goes out of bounds. It will be Central Hardin throw in on the far side. And thrown into the corner. I think that one went out of bounds. I thought it did. Well, maybe it did. I don't know. They're still playing it. Central Hardin took it all the way down to their goalkeeper. And be out of bounds off of Elizabethtown. Number 14 here to throw in for the Bruins. That is Morgan Burba. And Burba kicks down the right side. And the Panthers have it, and that's number 9, Kira Grimm. Again, Lady Bruins steal the ball. And I don't know where that one was. I guess just to move the ball down the field. Okay. The ball's out of bounds off the Lady Panthers. It will be Central Hardin throw in here with number 14 Burba set to throw in. We have a substitution coming in for Central Hardin. See, number 7, he said, Amber Hatfield. Ball comes in too. Yep. And E-Town kicks it out of bounds. Burba again, and that one's out of bounds off Central Hardin. I think maybe the pass was supposed to come back to Burba, but she wasn't ready for it. But Burba helps to steal the pass now, and the Lady Bruins trying to move it down the field. As back and forth. And a good lead pass down there for number 14, but she cannot catch up to it in time to get a shot off. She would have been one-on-one if music hadn't caught her, but throw in for the Central Hardin team. Another one. And Central moves it down to near midfield. And it looks like kick down to the coming back in toward the goal, but it's going to get out of bounds, I believe. It does, and it will be the Lady Panthers putting the ball back in play in front of their goal. And we have a substitution, I think. I'm not sure. Yes, for Central Hardin. And we have a field player, position player there, going to kick this time. Pretty good kick over to the far side. The Lady Bruins kick it on down to their goalkeeper. Yeah, number 9. Number 9 almost had a clear shot. Defense got there just in time to throw her off balance or to interrupt the play. There goes music right down the middle, and it's knocked away by number 17, which would be Kristen Sweeney. Panthers throw in at the midfield. And again, I think E-Town throw in down about the 35-yard line. Excuse me, 25-yard line. Wrong side of the 30. Comes out here to the middle of the field where Central has the ball. Passes over on this side. And it rolls out of bounds. Number 9 ready to throw in quickly for the Lady Panthers. And that is Kira Grimm. Kicked that one off the defensive player. Tossed down in the corner. And the goalkeeper comes out and gets that one. It was deflected by one of the defensive players. Booted out to the 30. Passed over there in the middle. Now takes it back. But E-Town now, Gabby Garcia with the ball. And then Central is able to get in there and get a foot on the ball. Passing down this way. I think that was number 6. I honestly can't say. That would have been Clara Prater. And that shot is wide left. Both teams playing tough defense, not giving up much. Panthers put the ball back into play. She just puts one on the ground. Central Hardin nearly had a little bloop assist there. Hardin's throw in down deep in the corner. Throwing in, I think that's number 4, Idson. This looks like. Was Burba there battling for the ball. You have a free kick on the push. Good kick there by number 7, Ann Bell. E-Town got an opening in the field and had one player right there. I don't know. I can't tell who that was, but at 11:01, Gabby Garcia, according to PA man, 11:01, E-Town scores their second goal, goes up 2-1. It was just a wide open area down there. The ball and one player got there at the same time. Central Hardin passing the ball around in the backfield there. Starting downfield. Across midfield over to Music. Makes a move around the defensive player, but also got one defensive player there right on her shoulder. I guess is number 7. And Bell is assigned to be Music's partner. Edson passing over to the left side there. And a kick downfield. Bruins have a player down there, but the defense is there too. And that's a shot from out deep that's too high over the goal. Will be E-Town putting the ball back in play. And I think that may have been Music took that shot, but she got under it a little bit and it went sailing over the goal. It was quite a ways out in the field. The goalkeeper may have been able to get to it no matter what, but you never know. Okay. again, the Lady Bruins with the ball in and broken up in there by the defense. Goes out of bounds. It will be Central Hardin's throw in. E-Town intercepts, passes. There's intercepted by Central Hardin, but Lady Panthers have a player over there. I have to check. I think that's number 7 if I can get her number. And this will be Panthers throw in. Yes, that is number 7. And Bell is guarding that left sideline. Central Hardin kicks it down to their goalkeeper, who doesn't get much of a kick on that one, but now they get it back out to midfield. Pass it over to Music. Crosses the 40, the 30, the 20. Moving into the a good move by the goalkeeper. She got out there and got it about 2 steps in front of her goal. Music just couldn't catch up to it after that last tap, and the goalkeeper got there first. Score is still 2-1 with 7:45 to go in the first half. So we're pinging it. Garcia and Edson, I think, fighting for that one. And Central Hardin knocks it out of bounds. Should be E-Town's throw-in on the far side, about the 20-yard line. Number 2 here. So in the corner, Central Hardin kicks it out a little bit, and there's a shot on goal. It goes over, well, hits the goal post. I don't think the goalkeeper got up there and tipped it, but it may have been close for another one, but didn't count. And they kick it out again to start it down the field. And we have a free kick for the Lady Bruins. About the 32-yard line, 33, 32, 30. And we're down under 6 minutes. And we have another free kick out here near midfield. And see, when they line up this way with their side to you, there's no way you can see their numbers if you don't know the players by looking at them. Okay, Carter there couldn't handle it. And E-Town, number 2, kicked it. That was Bell, Mary Bell. And that one is number 16. Aldridge kicked it out of bounds. Bleep, bleep. We got a little push there. Trying to get to the ball. Be a free kick here for the Lady Panthers on the 25-yard line. And she gets a good kick on that one. But Central player, I think that was Edson, got a hit on it. it back across. And this will be Central Hardin's ball off the E-Town defensive player. Throw comes in again. 40-yard line, 45-yard line. Goes in. E-Town actually received that. Now number 24 there. Well, got number 14 was wide open and made a good shot, but the goalkeeper was right there. That definitely was right there, but so was the goalkeeper. Out of bounds. And we have a substitute coming in. With number 15 battling there for the Haley Panther for the Bruins. Throw in. Tried to get it to number 2, Mary Bell. 14. And Central Hardin got it away from him. Ball across the line, out of bounds, will be E-Town. Throw in again, number 24 there. Crimsar throwing in. I think they kind of stopped the play there waiting for the referee to call something. And that one went out of bounds off the white team. Number 7, Ann Bell. Again, it will be the Lady Bruins throw in with 2 minutes and 15 seconds. No, it's a free kick, not a throw in. And number 9, Lane is going to let someone else take the kick. And that will be a Bruins throw in down here on the near sideline, down about the 10-yard line. And stolen by the Lady Panthers, but Central Hardin, oops. Someone was pushing. At midfield. Nope. Back. And this is Crimsar ready to kick with 1:10. Good kick to the right side. Central gets the ball up in the air, but and number 2 he knocked out of bounds, but it was already out. It's Central Hardin's throw in. And now the ball is at midfield, and they take it back deep. And it will go out of bounds. Will be Central Hardin throw in with 27 seconds to go. E-Town can play this quarter clock. It'd have to really be a long pass and a perfect shot. Mary Bell put it over in midfield, and Crimsar poked it down the field. Okay, first half is in the books. And Elizabethtown's leading 2-1. They scored at the 24:50 and the 10:01 mark. Central Hardin scored at the 39:09 in the first minute. So the score stands 2-1. We have got 10 minutes here at halftime, and then we'll come back for the second half. Again, I want to recognize our sponsors and just ask you to remember you can tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all HCEC-TV programs on Brandenburg Telecom, Comcast Cable Channel 2, and Spectrum Communications Channel 184. This is Hardin County Education and Community Television Student Production. HCEC-TV is a division of Hardin County Schools, and our live Channel 1 programming is sponsored in part by Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all of your telecommunication needs. Physical Therapy Associates, giving more personal attention for more effective results. With locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgenville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Louisville. You can go online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of RE/MAX Premier Properties for all your real estate needs. Contact Ryan at 270-723-4626 and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900. Go online at mugabug.com. Mr. Rich will take care of you. West Point Bank has 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point. Or find us online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. This is Dwayne Ellis for HCEC-TV. We'll take a break about 8 minutes and be back shortly for the second half of this championship game with the Lady Panthers leading Central Hardin 2-1.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remember to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son, you ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Neck and back pain was keeping me from working in the yard, exercising, and walking without pain, and I decided it was time for a change. Physical Therapy Associates worked with me to come up with a specific treatment plan that allowed me to return to doing the things I love. With a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, traction, and hands-on stretching, their friendly and highly trained staff can get you back to doing the things you love too. With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Physical Therapy Associates, friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating, what the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live coverage sponsors.
Welcome back, soccer fans, to the second half of the Girls Championship 17th District Soccer Tournament being played here at Elizabethtown High School. We have Elizabethtown leading by score 2-1. Central Hardin scored in the first minute of the game, and then E-Town came back and scored at the 24:50 and the 10:01 mark to take a 2-1 lead. We're just about ready to start this second half, and again, these are the number 1 and 2 seeds in the district, so it's the kind of game you would expect in a championship game. The regional tournament will be played at Central Hardin for the girls. The boys' regional tournament will be played at Marion County. In the boys' championship game today, E-Town defeated North Hardin. So, Central Hardin with the ball and on the attack going to our left. They cleared out, go over to the right side. And ball's out of bounds. It will be Bruins throw in. Comes there in the middle, and now E-Town comes up with the ball and kicks down, but the Bruins have somebody there and they pass out to number 11. That was a pass rebound. Number 7 over to one in the middle. Central have a, well, she's getting up and limping. Can't tell which one that is. Lady Panthers, and the goalkeeper comes out, collects that one for Central Hardin, and they will put it back into play, going to our left. Durbin kicking over to this side, and now Mary Bell there battling with now Brittany Music with the ball, kicking toward the middle, but didn't have anyone there to receive that pass. So number 24, Krimzar down in the corner for the Lady Panthers, right to the goalkeeper, and she will put the ball back into play. A good high kick to midfield. Mary Bell with the ball, and she passes down, but Central Hardin intercepts, and I think it's going out of bounds. It will be E-Town throw in right here, number 17. Ball's going out of bounds. Again, Central Hardin will put the ball back into play. Kicking from out in front of her goal, and that's a fairly low kick out to the, maybe to the 40. Central Hardin with the ball, moves it, but it's intercepted by the Panthers. And now that was intercepted by the Lady Bruins, and Bell, no, number 11, Durbin gets it back over to Pritz. She passes forward to number 24, Crimsar, going to the middle, dribbling to the middle, coming back. Starts down the middle now toward the goal. Passes over to her 7, Ann Bell. That one's blocked. And Pruitt again with the ball out here at the, passes back to number 11, Durbin. And she starts for the goal, stops, passes over to the right, kick into the middle, but Central Hardin is there to kick it out of bounds, so it'll be a throw in for the Lady Panthers. Again, a throw in for the Lady Panthers, and here's number 2, Mary Bell, throwing in down in the corner. Number 7, and the goalkeeper runs out there and grabs that one. And she just throws this one out on the right side, and it looks like music with the ball. Moves to the middle, comes running this way, kicks down the middle of the field there, or on this right side. Kick into the middle. And this will be a free kick for the Lady Panthers. Intercepted by the Lady Bruins, and there's music again going down that left side, passing into the middle. A good move there by I don't know what the whistle was, but I think we have a foul just outside the box there for Lady Bruins. Will have a free shot. That hit the goal post, and goalkeeper, no, one of the other players will put the ball into play with a kick out in front of the goal. I don't know if that's Gabby Garcia or not, kicking the ball. Kind of looks like her, but I can't see her number. She just moves it over here on this side. And now they take it to the middle where Central Hardin intercepts and kicked back out. And off of Central Hardin, a throw in for the Lady Panthers. Again, another throw in for the Lady Panthers. Haley Pickrell knocked that one out. And that one they kick down to the goalkeeper so she can kick it back out. And it will be E-Town throw in there to number 11, Durbin. She tries to pass, but it's intercepted, and she gets it back. The Central still gets it back. That pass was intercepted. See, some of these passes that get intercepted happen so fast, it's hard to say one name before another person has it, or one team name before the other team has it. Music with the ball over there. You can pretty much identify her by the way she runs. Pass down the middle, but intercepted and kicked back out to midfield. A looping pass, therefore E-Town is able to intercept. And the goalkeeper comes out and grabs that one. And we'll put the ball back into play. She puts that one pretty good, right? Just across midfield. Well, the Lady Bruins have some numbers down there now, but the defense is rapidly closing in. And shot was wide by Music on the far side, went wide right. So had a decent opportunity there, not the best. That was a pretty tough angle for the shot, but will be. E-Town putting the ball back into play, and she kicks it here out of bounds. Throw in for the Lady Bruins. I don't really understand that throw in. I don't know. Looks like you'd want to throw into some of your own players, but another one knocked out of bounds by the Bruins. Will be E-Town ball, throw in. And Ann Bell is going out. Mary Bell is going out, number 2. And in comes number 3, Gabby Garcia. And, Lady Bruins with the ball, passing over to Music. She has to go to the outside and then tries a cross-field kick that misses wide left. So the Lady Panthers will kick the ball in again from their goal position. Lady Bruins with the ball just across midfield. Now, E-Town knocks it out of bounds, so it'll be Central Hardin's throw in again at midfield. And that one goes out of bounds off the Lady Bruins. On the far sideline, E-Town throw in. And Central Hardin kicks it back out. A battle for the ball over on the far side. And E-Town loses it out of bounds. So it will be Lady Bruins throwing in about the 10-yard line. And they're passing the ball back and forth. Little tip passes. Central Hardin with the ball again, and they move it down here to midfield, but the defense is there, and they start back pass now on this side, down the corner there to number 24, Crimsar. She moves back toward the middle, passes into the middle, and Central Hardin breaks it up. Another pass into the middle, but Central Hardin's there to deflect it, and the goalkeeper feels that one and rolls it out on her right side. And we have played a little over 12 minutes in the second half, and the score is still 2-1. And Central Hardin starts down the field now toward their goal. Passed over on this side. Stolen back to Central Hardin. They still have it. A decent mover, stolen again by, and goalkeeper comes up with that one. That was a pretty good shot. It's out from about the 30-yard line, which gives the goalkeeper time to move to the ball. And number 14 boots that one down the field. It's going out of bounds. It will be Central Hardin throw in from way downfield. That was clearly a little hole in there. Crimsar had her by the shoulder with her elbow or her arm. Not going to let her get in position for that one. So it'll be a free kick. So here about the 23-yard line. It looks like number 15. There, that would be Haley Panther. Good kick deep down in the corner. And again, Music was not able to catch up to it. And goalkeeper got there just before she did. So E-Town will kick it out again from their front of their goal. Central Hardin receives, and they have the ball. Move it back to the 40, then down to the 20 or 30, end. It comes right back at them. We Central Hardin's throw in on the far side about the 20-yard line. And a kick over on this side. A little bloop pass there, and in the middle. And another one way out. Goalkeeper can you pretty easily move to those out that far if it's down low enough they can reach it, if it's not a bullet. Handbell couldn't help that. She just fell into her, put her hand on her back and kept herself from falling. Good kick down in front of but it's wide left, right, and goalkeeper comes out with it. And she's getting ready to kick over on this side or maybe throw out. She does. She kicks it, but not very high, not very far. Number 14 with the ball for now Crimsar with it. She makes a move around the defense. Good reverse there. Now she's going down this right field line, and it's intercepted by Edson. 14 gets it back for E-Town. And that is Anna Grace Carter. But the Lady Bruins have it again. Now Music with the ball on the right side. They won't let her get much of a position. Comes over here. Teammate can't handle it for a good position shot. She does a good reverse. And ball's taken away. Central gets it back. And knocked out of bounds by Lady Panthers. I thought that was the right call. Don't blame me there, Miss Bell. You were going for that ball too. Central Hardin throw in. And that was just going down in the corner and going to roll out of bounds. And no one really sprinting to get to it that time. Yep. A kick from out in front of the goal again for the Lady Panthers. It comes over on this right side and goes out of bounds about the 30-yard line. So Central Hardin throwing in right at the 30-yard line. E-Town gets it, and we must have had a hold down there somewhere about the 35, 34-yard line. Number 4, Edson, is lined up here to take the kick for the Lady Bruins, and she makes a pretty good left-footed kick there. And the Lady Bruins get a couple of kicks. And They brought that back in front of the goal, but goalkeeper there was able to pull that one in, Ashley Kerr. Okay. That's Gabby Garcia going down this. Makes a good pass out in front. The defense gets there to cut her off. Ann Bell with the ball now right out in front. A good move to get around the defense. Trying to get in position for a kick. And now Central Hardin. Goes back to E-Town. And back down this sideline. Garcia going down the right sideline. She kicks it down deep in the, right down to the end zone. Let's see who that was. Number 14, I think. Anna Grace Carter at the 20:54 mark. Number so the Lady Panthers go up 3-1 at the 20:54 mark, just before the end of the third quarter. Central Hardin now set up over on the right side. And that's Music with the ball moving to the center, kicking to the center, intercepted there, broken up by the defense, but goes back to Music. She dribbles, makes a move again. And I think that's Music lying on the ground. She got knocked down pretty hard. She's up. Gonna walk it off. And we got a yellow card here for someone. That is Charlotte Privets, I think, going out with that yellow card. So Central will have a free kick here right at the 15-yard line. Not exactly, well, almost directly out in front of the, and his kick is wide left. Goes out of bounds. It did go through the front line defense, but it was wide left, so E-Town will put the ball back into play in front of their goal. And we have played 60 minutes of this 80-minute contest with the score 3-1, the Lady Panthers over the Lady Bruins. And E-Town kicks that one out of bounds. It'll be Lady Bruins throw in down here about the 5-yard line. And they lose it out of bounds. It will be the Lady Panthers throw in, and they kick it out. Intercepted by Central. It's stolen by, can't see that number there. That's number 24. Crimzar, she wants the ball. Throw in. Crimzar again. Throwing in too. And Bell. Central has it. Passing over. Central loses it out of bounds. It'll be and Bell throwing in. Battling there with Good blocking defense there. In basketball, that would be called a moving block. Got a free kick here over on the near side at about the 5-yard line. And the goalkeeper runs way over to get the ball, and she's still, I know it's kind of slow getting up. I don't know. The player indicated maybe her ankle. So we have a trainer coming out to check her ankle. While we're doing that, let's recognize our sponsors again. This is Dwayne Ellis for HCEC-TV. This is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools, and our special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, providing service for all your telecommunication needs. Physical therapy associates giving more personal attention for more effective results, with locations in Elizabethtown, Hodgesville, Radcliffe, Brandenburg, Bardstown, and Lowell, or online at physicaltherapyky.com. Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties. For all your real estate needs, contact Ryan at 270-273-4626, and he'll get the job done. Bluegrass Cellular, offering the most affordable unlimited plan anywhere where wireless works. Visit us at bluegrasscellular.com. E-Town Exterminating, 737-6900, or go online at mugabug.com. West Point Bank, with 5 offices located in Elizabethtown, Radcliffe, Upton, Glendale, and West Point, or find them online at westpointbank.com. Let us help make life simpler. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple. And remember, you can tune in weekly for rebroadcast of all local HCEC-TV programs on Brandenburg Telecom, Comcast Cable Channel 2, and Spectrum Communications on Channel 184. This is a tape game, so our camera crew is kind of slim. Miss Anna Bray doing the camera work, and I'm here to do the talking. We just came from John Hardin, where Elizabethtown boys defeated North Hardin boys in the championship game of the boys 17th district tournament. The regional tournament for the boys will be at Marion County, and their draw will be Friday the 11th at 10 o'clock. The regional tournament for the girls will be at Central Hardin, and the draw for that pairings for that tournament will be Saturday at 10 o'clock. So we're still talking to the goalkeeper down here, Miss Olivia Fogel. I see the ref coming down to talk to them, and I guess he's going to decide whether she can play or not, or she's going to tell him whether she can play or not. If her ankle's hurting her enough to slow her down, she probably should let someone else fill in there, but it may not be. It may have just been she tweaked it, and it'll be okay after she walks on it a little bit. It looks like she's going to stay in and play. She doesn't kick that one very hard, but maybe she didn't intend to. She feels that one and will kick the ball again. And she gets a good kick on that one. And crosses midfield. And Central is able to head it on down there, but goalkeeper it may have been I believe that goalkeeper was Ashley Kerr. Yeah, that was on defense down here with the Central Hardin. That was the E-Town goalkeeper. Bell battling with music. Music going down, passing into the middle of the field. Comes back to her. Pass it over on this side. And Central Hardin just scored again at the 16:40 mark. To make the score 3-2. I don't know who that was that scored, but she just got in, made a good move out in front around one defender, and then popped it right in there. So in the last 15 minutes here, we have, it may be a contest between who can last the longest. Central on the move again. Music. Passing over on the right. Young lady did a turnaround. And E-Town kicked that one out of bounds. Goalkeeper couldn't come up with it. Now, see, this goalkeeper here to our left is Ashley Kerr. So the one actually that did get injured was Olivia Fogel. That was a corner kick. And Central knocks another one in. So here within a 15:40 in 1 minute, they have tied the score 3-3. And again, those corner kicks or passes down in that position, if it gets in the right place and the ball, no one can clearly control the ball either with the head or get a foot on it, then it's game for anybody that just happens to be there. So score's tied at 15:40, and the fans are certainly getting their money's worth. A good game here by both teams. E-Town on the attack now. Passing over here to number 24. That's Crimsar. She passed it in the middle back to Ann Bell, number 7, over to Crimsar here on the right side. And she broken up by, I think that was number 7 for Central, Amber Hatfield. And it will be E-Town throw in down in the corner. And that shot was one of those kind of easy for the goalkeeper. It wasn't hit hard enough, and she was pretty much right there waiting for it. Good kick out, so you can't tell that her ankle is bothering her kick. So Central Hardin will have a free kick here at the 35-yard line. And that's a pretty good shot there by, I think that was, the defense broke it up. Now, Central has the ball again. They've stolen it and moved it over to the right side, moving it down field, but the defense, I believe that's, yeah, Ella Durbin with the ball. She's dribbling down, passes down to number 14, Anna Grace Carter. And that shot is wide right. The Bruins did get 3 people down there before she was able to get her shot off. So Fogel is ready to kick the ball back out. And she doesn't try a long kick this time. She goes to the right side, comes back to the middle, over on this left side. And there Durbin steals it. Crimsar passes into the middle, goes back to, okay, Crimsar with it again. She's got, I'm going to say, she's got room but it was one of those long shots. A little high, it went over the goal, but I think Fogel probably could have gotten it if it hadn't been so high. Depends. I don't know if she can jump up and touch the goal post or not. That's the advantage of having a taller goalkeeper. Bruins with the ball again at just across midfield. Music kicking down this side. Okay. Back in the middle. A good move there. She kicks it back out. The defense has surrounded the ball. And of course, that's what you try to do. Swarm to the ball. Crimzar and Central Hardin will have a free kick here. And that's a pretty strong kick. That one across field. There is a player over there for the Bruins, but also two defensive players. And the attempt to get it back into play is wide on the right. Goalkeeper went out and grabbed that one without any trouble. Central with the ball again at the 40-yard line. Passing down, intercepted by the Panthers. Comes back to the Bruins. And I believe that is Music. I can't see her numbers, but by the way that young lady runs. Kicked out of bounds by the defense. It will be I believe we have a corner kick by the Lady Bruins at 10:52. We're down close to the last 10 minutes. And this is how they scored one of their last goals. That one had a chance at that one, but defense knocked it out, and now they will put the ball back into play in front of their goal. We are 10:25 with the score tied 3-3. Kick comes out here too. Well, second kick gets it down the line, and then Central Hardin intercepts. Now Gabby Garcia in the lead there and she's one-on-one. At 9:54. Gabby Garcia was one-on-one. The goalkeeper came running out trying to get to the ball before she could kick it, but she was a little late. She probably would have been better off to have waited on that one. So E-Town takes a 4-3 lead at 9:54 left in the game. And those are tough calls for the goalkeepers. If she gets to the ball first, then there's no chance for a goal. But since she didn't, that left the goal wide open. Durbin on a free kick here. And that one goes all the way down to Fogel. And another pretty good kick, pretty high, not too long, but it's out at midfield. Now E-Town with the ball again down the left side. There's nobody right there on her. Crimzar with the ball comes to this side, kicks, trying to kick down in the corner there for Durbin. And a pretty good move there by Central Hardin. Over here on the left side. Passing over on the right side. Broken up. But Central Hardin has a player out there. Kicked it right to the goalkeeper. It's awfully hard to score from 40 yards out. If the goalkeeper standing up can move, it's pretty easy to get to that. Brittany Music again on the move. That young lady can move with the ball. And she got under it, kicked it over the goal post. I think that's about 2 or 3 shots. We're not really open shots, but where she's had a chance to shoot and gotten under the ball and kicked it over the goal. One thing about it, when she gets the ball, she really goes to the goal hard. Okay. And Durbin kicks it downfield. And Garcia again, no defense down there. And again, Fogel comes out to try to get the ball. I guess she had a yellow card there. I guess she deflected it enough to keep it from being a clean shot. The shot went wide, but I believe Eton's going to get a penalty shot right here. A penalty kick inside the box.
Kevin, will you lock up for me?
And Central sends in a new goalkeeper because Fogel has a yellow card. So Garcia will take this shot at the penalty kick line. Referee's explaining something to goalkeeper. I mean, I'm sure she knows what she's supposed to do. Try to block his shot. No way. So at 7:25, Garcia scores again. And the score is now 5-3.
I tell you what, we're up 3-1.
And
less than a minute, they scored 2. I'm like, yay.
that should pretty much take care of this game, I think. We have 7.5 minutes to go. But now the Central did score two goals there in a span of 1 minute, so you never can tell. Central with the ball again. Music passing down. Moves on down here going after the ball on this left side. Kicks into the middle. It's blocked partially. And now defense kicks it out. But we had a yellow card. And Central Hardin will have a kick just outside the box at the 10-yard line. And she buries that one. So at 7:02, Central scores again, makes it 5-4. So maybe this game's not over. Seven minutes to go. Score is 5-4, and E-Town will put the ball in play with a kick here at midfield. You see that goal may have re-energized the Bruins. They're just down 1 now. And now I think E-Town's going to kind of play the clock some. Ball comes to Durbin, and it's stolen, and then kicked downfield. Fogel kicks that one upfield. Good attempt there on the assist, but the goalkeeper was there. Ashley Kerr grabbed that one. We'll kick it back out. So you never can tell. That was within the first minute of after the last goal. E-Town with the ball again here on this side. Crimsar with it. She reverses, kicks it back across midfield. 8, she moves it back. And the 8 is, I don't know, Anna Grimm. Durbin racing down this near sideline, and she kicks to the goal, and it goes out of bounds. Will be an E-Town throw-in. 5:11 to go in this game. We have a substitute coming in. And that's one way to run the clock down. You can get 10 seconds or so by substituting a player. And so in for the Lady Panthers. And another one. This is number 14, Carter, out to throw in. And we have a call here. It will be E-Town with a free kick here. Durbin here on this side will take the kick. And Fogel claims that one. And throws down the right sideline there to her teammate, but passing on down to midfield. E-Town is there and intercepts, steals the ball, kicks it on down to their fielders, and now they'll play the clock again. We're down to 3:50. Throw in by Central Hardin. And E-Town boots it. Yep, we must have had a push there somewhere. I didn't see. I was watching the ball. We have a free kick at the 40. And that was in front of the goal. Out of bounds it will be. Central Hardin throw in. I don't understand some of these throw-ins. Honestly don't. I know they have a plan, the coach does, but you have a teammate out there open and you throw it right into 2 people. And that one going out of bounds. It will be 2:30, and Vogel kicks the ball downfield. Not very far. Now E-Town, all they've got to do is keep kicking it downfield and control the ball, control the clock. Out of bounds will be E-Town throw-in right here at the 35-yard line. And now they can take as much time as they can. Overthrew that one. E-Town throw in again. We're down under 2 minutes. Score is 5-4. Again, E-Town booting the ball downfield. And here goes the music with the ball. And she's being battled there by number 3. Is that Garcia? So into we're in the right down to the 1 minute mark. Stolen down in the corner there by the Lady Panthers. Throw in for the Lady Panthers at 42 seconds. We're deep in the corner down here. And knocked out of bounds by Central Hardin. Again, it will be 30 seconds. And the throw comes into, he goes past one and over one. And Central gets a good kick on that one. But the defense is down there and really booms one downfield. So I don't believe they're going to be able to score here in the last 15 seconds. The defense is closing in on them. And that kick there should have sealed the game. The Lady Panthers victorious over Central Hardin. The score 5-4. And we will get our all tournament selections here just in a minute. While we're waiting for that again, remember this is an HCEC-TV student production, a division of Hardin County Schools. Special thanks to our live sports coverage sponsors, Brandenburg Telecom, Physical Therapy Associates, Ryan Harris of Remax Premier Properties, Bluegrass Cellular, E-Town Exterminating, and West Point Bank. As the team shake hands and get ready, Mr. Glenn Spalding, the athletic director, is gone over there to get. I'm hoping we will be able to see who is chosen here for the all-tournament team for both teams, and then Central Hardin will be the runner-up, and E-Town the champion. So both E-Town boys and girls are champions for the soccer districts this year, and they will go on to play in the region along with the runners-up. Mr. Spalding will present the runner-up trophy and the winning trophy, and also the district tournament team trophies, probably for Central Hardin first. Glenn's ready, I think. Okay.
Director attempting to field goal this time high school athletic director Glenn Spalding will be presenting the alternate team awards as well as the runner-up and district champion trophy. The winning team, the following members will be in the alternate. John Hardin, Central Hardin.
So Brooke Norton is the first member of the Central Hardin team. Taylor Edison. And
Central Hardin.
Brittany Music. Now from the E-Town team,
Anna Grace Carter.
Anna Grace Carter.
From Elizabethtown, and Bell.
And Bell.
From Elizabethtown, Kerr.
Ashley Kerr, goalkeeper.
Elizabethtown, Gabby Garcia.
And Gabby Garcia. So for the all-district
all-tournament team players.
Team, we have Ariel Herder from Fort Knox, Caitlin Rowlett from John Hardin, and I didn't get the other.
At Central Hardin. As the district runner-up, the trophy goes to Central Hardin Lady Bruins.
Central Hardin will get the runner-up trophy. And again, the region next week will be at Central Hardin. The draw for that will be Saturday at 10 o'clock, I think.
Championship trophy, we need to give both teams a round of applause for a very exciting game.
The championship trophy goes to the Lady Panthers. And the fans got to see a very exciting game, score 5-4.
Elizabethtown Lady Panthers.
Both teams played well, played hard, and it was a great championship game. So from Elizabethtown, we had Anna Grace Carter and Bell, Ashley Kerr, and Gabby Garcia made the all-tournament team. From Central Hardin, Brooke Norton, Taylor Addison, and Brittany Music made the all-tournament team. For HCEC-TV, this is Dwayne Ellis. We are happy to be able to bring you these tournament games, and just remind you, if you have a chance to visit our sponsors, to do business with them for any reason, just mention to them that you appreciate the support they give to HCEC-TV for all of the activities and events that we're able to share with the community, both community activities and athletic competitions. And don't forget to let these young people know how much you appreciate their efforts to represent their school and their community in their athletic competitions. So congratulations to both teams, and we'll look forward to seeing them play in the region next week. This is Dwayne Ellis for HCEC saying good night.
This has been a Hardin County Educational Community Television production. Live local sports are on Brandenburg Channel 1, and all rebroadcasts are on Brandenburg and Comcast Channel 2, Spectrum Communications Channel 184, and on our YouTube site. Also check out our live sporting events on nfhs.com or visit us at hardin.k12.ky.us. Hardin County Educational Community Television, located in Hardin County, Kentucky, a division of Hardin County Schools, airing on Brandenburg, Comcast, Spectrum, and also airing online.
Providing live coverage of local high school sports.
Covering community and school events, while teaching students along the way.
HCEC-TV, the area's leading educational and government access channel, training the next generation of media arts students.
Control your home even when you're not there with Brandenburg Telecom's home automation service. Turn lights on and off, lock and unlock doors, and change settings on your thermostat using your smartphone or tablet. Stop worrying whether or not you remembered to close the garage door, and save money by programming your thermostat to reduce energy used when you're not home. Call Brandenburg Telecom for a free quote and enjoy the convenience of having home automation, phone, TV, and internet service, all from one local company.
All right, son. You ready to open your first savings account?
Yes, I am.
West Point Bank has been growing with our customers for over 30 years. We know what it takes to support them in every stage of their life. You need a bank that you know and trust to help you reach your goals and make your dreams come true. West Point Bank, hometown banking made simple.
Neck and back pain was keeping me from working in the yard, exercising, and walking without pain, and I decided it was time for a change. Physical therapy associates worked with me to come up with a specific treatment plan that allowed me to return to doing the things I love. With a variety of treatment options, including dry needling, A-stem, traction, and hands-on stretching, their friendly and highly trained staff can get you back to doing the things you love too. With 6 locations across central Kentucky, pain relief is only a phone call away. Physical therapy associates, friends helping friends.
Hey everyone, Ryan here. I just wanted to announce some exciting news that I'm officially a licensed realtor. I've been a part of a championship-winning basketball team, a conference-winning Bellarmine golf team, and now I'm part of an award-winning real estate team, JT Pitts & Associates at RE/MAX Premier Properties. If you have any real estate questions, real estate needs, or just want to reach out, please don't hesitate to call or send me a message. My number is right below. I'm ready to bring that winning mentality to the real estate industry so I can give my clients the service they deserve. Thanks.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
E-Town Exterminating, a locally owned, family-run pest control company, has been serving Hardin County and the surrounding area since 1976. E-Town Exterminating provides pest control for residential and commercial properties. E-Town Exterminating on Ring Road in Elizabethtown. Phone 737-6900.
E-Town Exterminating. What the buzz is all about.
For additional information on HCEC-TV programming, call 270-769-8855 or email Gina Ryan at hardin.kyschools.us. On behalf of HCEC-TV, we would like to thank all of our live covered sponsors.